Macquarie University, a prestigious, progressive and influential university which has termed itself a thriving hub of discovery. Macquarie is special in many ways, but the thing is, Macquarie has a problem. Whilst its students are unique and plentiful, they just aren't as engaged enough inside and outside of the classroom, especially with entrepreneurship. The great minds of Macquarie have tried their best to solve this problem, but something just isn't quite right.
We're actually really good across a whole range of learning and teaching satisfaction measures, but engagement we actually need to do some work on. So I think we do need to do more work. The very best thing we can do is work with our staff to create an environment where students feel like they're part of the project of the university. You need engaged staff, you then need engaged students.
There have been a few initiatives to spike entrepreneurial engagement on campus, such as student societies and the planned incubator, but these projects are often long-term. And to top it off, the current student engagement with entrepreneurship is primarily from students within the business faculty. The question is, do students want to be engaged with entrepreneurship?
So I just study entrepreneurship because I would like to start a business and make a lot of money my own way. The potential to, I guess, have my own baby and start something that's mine and start something that brings some good into the world is, obviously what I'm looking to do, and entrepreneurship is kind of the way to do that.
I've put a little bit of consideration into it. That'd be a great career, starting and owning my own business, I think. I love that, but I don't have any ideas myself. So it's, if I come up with something, I'd definitely love to be an entrepreneur, but I can't see myself with any new innovative ideas.
Have you thought about being an entrepreneur yourself?
Nah, because I think I'm still too young.
Our research found that many students were uninformed as to the opportunities that entrepreneurship can provide. It doesn't just involve starting a business, but it's about building a range of skills that can be applied anywhere. In this sense, engaging in an entrepreneurial mindset can allow students to differentiate themselves to potential employers and make sure that they are the right one for the job.
What I would say then is, if you look at the business context in Australia and internationally now, it is much more akin to an entrepreneurial setting where things are uncertain, rather than the situation where you have certain objectives, you have certain resources, and then you can sort of calculate how you get to your goals. So in that sense, I think that the switch in thinking from managerial thinking to entrepreneurial thinking is critical in today's climate.
Look, you guys are stuffed. I mean, seriously, the world has changed quite dramatically over the last 30, 40 years. My generation was probably the last generation where graduates or young people could expect to get a job and be in that job for the rest of their lives. That doesn't happen anymore. It's pretty clear from where I sit that your generation, my kids, etc., one, they're going to be in a whole range of different jobs and careers. So they're going to have to constantly relearn and retrain and re-educate themselves with different skills and experiences. But secondly, more and more, they're going to have to argue their own case for why they should be in a particular role. So they need to be able, dare I say it, and some of my colleagues will hate me for saying it, they need to be able to sell their own abilities to whether it's another employer, whether it's a customer, whether it's an investor. They need to be able to develop the skills to actually take the idea of who they are and make it into a life. And that's, to me, entrepreneurial. Whether you're going to be a teacher, whether you're going to be a philosopher, yes, or whether you're going to be a business startup person, you still need that ability, I think, to be able to understand what it is you want to do, have the passion and ability to articulate it and to sell yourself, for want of a better phrase.
Imagine a campus where students are engaged and excited about all aspects of university life. A university where staff don't push students to get involved, but where they want to be involved. A university where students are creating innovative products or solutions that will change the world as we know it today. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Not quite. By working with students, Macquarie University can make this a reality. How? By harnessing the power of play. Emerging in the early 2000s, gamification involves taking all of the fun and exciting elements of games and pouring them into a non-game context, in our case, entrepreneurship. Gamification is continuing to grow as a valid method for generating high levels of engagement and is widely used in industries such as health and education. So how does it work? The MQE Challenge, a mobile game application that challenges students to participate in entrepreneurial events and projects on campus. Each challenge that a student completes will earn them a set of points. The more points students earn, the more rewards they are unlocked, all whilst building a solid foundation of entrepreneurial knowledge. E-Challenge isn't just an app. It is a packaged learning and gaming experience that encourages and empowers students to learn valuable skills and knowledge through entrepreneurial activities. Through events, workshops and competitions, students will be able to be challenged to work on projects that excite them, develop closer connections with students from other faculties, and develop a broad base of entrepreneurial skills, learned by taking real-world problems and solving them. Students who engage in entrepreneurial projects are able to gain practical skills that are highly valued by employers today. These skills apply to students studying a broad range of degrees and include vital interpersonal and professional skills such as design thinking, teamwork, leadership, communication, and public speaking or presenting. Okay, enough talk. Let's check it out.
Welcome to Macquarie University Entrepreneurship Challenge app, or E-Challenge app for short. As you can see, when students first download and open the app, they will see this login screen. As our platform is synchronized with Macquarie University's system, students can just directly log into their E-Challenge profile using their university ID and use the app straight away. So here is the home screen. The home screen displays the student's name, area of study, as well as their level and points they have earned in the game. It also displays the activities they have recently completed through this platform. At the bottom of the screen, we have the latest update, which shows the latest events and information that are related to entrepreneurial or innovative initiatives on campus. As mentioned before, students can earn points and level up their character by completing challenges in the game. Each time they level up, students can unlock prizes. This is where most of the action takes place in the platform. There are three types of activities: events, workshops, and competitions. In order to create an entrepreneurial culture on campus, it is important to get support from different university key stakeholders and encourage them to interact with one another. And so we have invited different stakeholders like academic staff, student societies, and industry partners to help us design entrepreneurial and innovative activities that are rewarding for the students. This will not only ensure that our platform engages with the students, but it also helps us to engage with our staff and industry partners. The first type of activities is events. Events is all about inspiring students to be involved in the entrepreneurial and innovation space. This includes things like speaker events, startup careers fair, or activities organized by other student societies that's related to entrepreneurship. As you can see, each activity displays the name of the event, the date, and the points students can earn by participating in the event. In contrast to events, workshops is all about empowering and equipping students with practical skills to work on their startup projects. This includes things like preparing a pitch, public speaking, creating a prototype for their business, as well as setting up a website. Even if the students decide not to become an entrepreneur after they graduate, they can still apply these skills in their workplace. And finally, after feeling inspired and equipped in their entrepreneurial journey, students can apply the things they have learned by participating in competitions. Competitions are a great way for students to work on real-life projects which will go into their portfolio. And when students graduate, they can showcase their portfolio to potential employers, which will boost their employability. Through this platform, we offer competitions like Weekly Hackathon Challenge, Startup Pitch Competition, Design Challenge, Amazing Race, and so on. Let's have a look at one of these activities in detail. Weekly Hackathon on the E-Challenge app is an online hackathon. Each week, a new problem will be selected for students to come up with a creative solution. Again, we invite academic staff, industry partners, and even students to recommend problems for the weekly hackathon. As you can see, the problem for this week is public safety. So once the student has come up with an idea, he or she can submit it on the app. Each submission earns the student 10 points, and at the end of each week, the best 5 responses are announced and rewarded with bonus points. Apart from individual challenges, we also have group activities such as the Amazing Race. The Amazing Race is our final major event at the end of each semester, where students sign up in teams to compete. It involves activities such as team building, obstacle courses, and a series of mini hackathons. Students can sign up to the event by registering in the app. They can either form teams with their friends or be randomly put into teams. As you can see, since there are 3 faculties represented in the team, they will earn 30 bonus points when they complete the race. This is a way for us to encourage students to engage in cross-faculty interaction. Students unlock prizes as they level up their character. In this case, Jack has made it to level 3, and as a result, he has won a 70% discount voucher, which he can use for any food outlets on campus. We also have a leaderboard to encourage a little bit of healthy competition among students. Students can view their performance on a weekly, monthly, and all-time basis. At the end of each semester, the highest scoring students will receive prestigious rewards such as shadowing a senior executive, internships, exclusive coaching sessions, and other great professional opportunities. The leaderboard will be reset at the start of each semester. We've come to an end of our walkthrough. This is the eChallenge app brought to you by Macquarie University.
We envision that the MQE Challenge will create a movement on campus at Macquarie, a shift in the way people engage with entrepreneurship. Through eChallenge, students will engage closely with industry partners, academic staff, and most importantly, other students. The team nature of many of the challenges will require students to work within a mix of faculties.
Really, the people who count are the students. I think the ingredients are there, and it's absolutely one that you want to build and test. So let's hope so.
In building this entrepreneurial hub at Macquarie, students will be empowered and equipped with vital skills necessary to compete in today's job market. Our program will equip students with a portfolio of work to show prospective employers their achievements through the program. And additionally, high-scoring students will have access to written recommendation letters from Macquarie staff. This will help Macquarie to successfully differentiate itself, establishing itself as a university that truly fosters a culture of innovative thinking, student engagement, cross-faculty engagement, and entrepreneurship.